I run a podcast solo. No producer, no editor, no tech skills, just Riverside. I get high quality podcast recordings right from
Boy.
I hear you, JC.
I ain't gonna lie. Hey, when I pull up to that scene, bitch, have my drink. You want more, little hoe? I want extra space. My dog still FaceTime me when he down the way. We the ones charge section, I ain't tipping lanes. It's just me and this fentanyl. Murder was the case about this new dog. Big old lows, I'm talking you all. Living my best life like Duval. My baby say you got the best, I'm like you too, dog. We pull up pistols playing jazz like it's Utah. We play the field, hit your sideboard like foosball. I hit your little bitch pussy, I stood too tall. I just went and got two off. She done snort a whole 8-ball, now she Rudolph. I'm on 8 now, eating lamb chops and truth, dog. I done found some niggas in the town that can move, dog.
Little pretty bitch, where she bum from? I'm gon' hit the work with the nunchucks. We gon' send it out of state and we gon' double up. I can't hit the scene without my double cups. She flew to Dubai and got her booty done. It cost her extra 3 just to lift it up. It's time to get this big and get the acting done. I'm about to catch a body and another one.
Hey, bitch ain't me the person, I ain't the other one. Quick to smack a bitch, go get your brother them. Bird just got them sweep out the stuff on them. My dog gotta eat, we bout to crunch on them. Hey, boy, this a straight, hands up, don't move. Hey, when you jump in this shit, boy, there's no rules. Hey, we could get rich, all we need is strong food. Nigga, I made 100 strips, nigga, off the Pro Tools.
Pull up on your pussy ass, so smooth. Came up off the pills first, then a fool. I ain't liking how they playing it, they finna move. Once it's your time, can't hit snooze. Brody got his gun in here, so who the fool? Let a nigga play with us, then watch the news. BZ in a long sleeve, shoot moves. All freeway action, put the bitch in Tom Cruise.
Ah, qué buena rienda está agarrando este frisoncito, abuelo feliz.
Bueno, se ve que los muchachos...
Dos rosquitos. Getting old. I buy a bitch. They come tell me what it costs.
¿Quiénes son esos cabrones?
¿Qué onas? Who are these
No
assholes?
se preocupe, es Montana.
It's Montana.
¡Déjenlos pasar!
Dios les papas. These my cousins in them. Just gonna tell me what it costs. Getting off. Getting off. I buy a bitch. Just gonna tell me what it costs. Bien, my friend. My amigo know a nigga love getting off.
Stroll, you a genius.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Boxes, this nigga retarded, fool.
My amigos know a nigga love getting off. I buy a bitch a body, just come tell me what it costs. Got a bad bitch trapping in a downtown low. Got 100 of them on Maple, another 100 of them on Rose. Place the order, want a 10 or better, come talk to the boss. Got 200 on the way, just gotta keep my fingers crossed. If this low touchdown, do my dance like Randy Moss. Half of them on consignment, other half of them bought. I'm a real street nigga, all I know is sell drugs. When I'm out of town shopping, all the plugs show me love. I got rich off DG4s, I ain't fucking with no bows. On a light day, nigga make me mad, go spend a dough. Tired of fucking with them scrubs, baby, come fuck with a boss. I ain't nothing like them niggas, you can tell by how I talk. Tryna leave the trap alone, but I love getting off. 300,000 in a shoebox, treated like a vote. I'm $1 million nigga, point me to the top dog. We the ones who pop it every time, not just on the blog. Joke boy fresh, you won't see me wearing no big and tall. I was with her last night, next day, won't call. My amigos know a nigga love getting off. I buy a bitch a body, just come tell me what it costs. Got a bad bitch trapping in a downtown low. Got 100 of them on Maple, another 100 of them on Rose. Place an order, want a 10 better come talk to the boss. I 200 on the way, just gotta keep my fingers crossed. If this low touchdown, do my dance like Randy Moss. Half of them on consignment, other half getting bold.
Hey, this nigga be going stupid though, I ain't gonna lie. This nigga,
Takis has intense flavors, but not all are spicy. Takis intense nacho chips with zero heat, but intensely cheesy flavor.
We're gonna rock out just a little bit before we get to this
Fuego chips, only a few
I'm
reach
back.
this
I
level.
was just out of this
Takis all
sick.
intense,
On the
not all
last
spicy.
stream, I said I can't come back on
my
there.
house.
Until I'm back right.
House. So I went to terminate stuff.
This nigga retarded. What's going on?
They take no crazy. They take, it ain't no chicken. It tastes too good to be chicken. Y'all take that recipe on there. What's flat? I want it fried. Anything fried hard. Extra hard. Hard. I want nothing soft. I want somebody to put me up goddamn pipe. I want somebody to put that pipe in my mouth. Fried hard, my dad. See if I got out crazy. I knew my dad changed that baby. It's straight dry fish scales now. They sell the fish
Straight
now.
drop fish scales. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
Back door, doing numbers, I'm a drug lord. I'ma swing this bitch all year, I'm never unemployed. Bro bringing bows back like he Boston George. We gon' split 100 right now, nigga, these me and yours. Back door, doing numbers, I'm a drug lord. I'ma swing this bitch all year, I'm never unemployed. Bro bringing bows back like he Boston George. We gon' split 100 right now, nigga, these me and yours. Made my name, I'm moving weight, I ain't tryna scam. Tryna turn these niggas have emotion.
It's on Instagram.
Locked in that.
I ain't gonna lie. These niggas cooked. These niggas cooked.
Hey, I'm still in the same shit. Fuck the rap game, I swear I still ain't changed shit. The ops still getting hit. Hey, fuck you pussy nigga. I still ain't sparing shit. Online he doing that raw, that's why his man got hit. 50 on this plain Jane. Buying time trying to see if I can free Brody out the chain gang. Catch line, watch me switch lanes. Brody in the cash.
Look, they gonna be talking about this shit in the damn trial too. Them niggas keep putting them damn Julio Foolio bottles, bruh. They talk about this shit in the trial. These niggas cooked, all of them, the whole lot of them. They gonna bring up the Julio Foolio bottle shit in the trial too. These niggas cooked, y'all. Not gonna lie.
Hey, I'm still in the same shit. Fuck the rap game, I swear I still ain't changed shit. The ops still getting hit. Hey, fuck you pussy nigga. I still ain't sparing shit. Online he doing that raw, that's why his man got hit. 50 on this plain Jane. Buying time trying to see if I can free Brody out the chain gang. Catch line, watch me switch lanes. Brody in the cash, I stash 2.3 in the safe. Fuck it, ain't nobody safe. 2 or 3 bodies on the same cake.
Brody in a casket, I stashed 2 3s up in a safe. Mind you, one of the niggas that got caught had bullets from when the first time they shot Julio Foolio. These niggas be talking too much, bro, on that rap shit. Like, nigga, rap, you ain't gotta tell the truth. Like, nigga, lie a little bit, damn.
2 or 3 bodies on the same cake. And they try the shit.
Hold on, I gotta ask. I gotta do the motherfucking. Hold on, we gotta do the motherfucking. What that shit called? What's that shit called, y'all? We gotta do the poll, man. Is these niggas cooked? Let me see. Is these niggas cooked? Is these niggas cooked? You feel me? Let me know something, man. Is these niggas cooked?
Different nigga, different time, but die the same way. Nigga, fuck going legit. After that drill, I burnt the fit. Bitch ain't proud, the bitch is fit. Had a dream on cocking bricks. Hold on, brother, start the car. I popped and shooting 762. After the drill, we checked the news. Before they knew, I knew he was through. Hey, $500,000 in jury.
Before they knew, I knew he was through. They gonna play all this shit. You was saying too much, bruh. Check the news before they knew it. I knew it was through.
762. After the drill, we checked the news. Before they knew, I knew he was through. Hey, $500,000 in jury. Another $500,000 on his case. I pray my nigga beat the jury. Ain't copping no plea between words. Every gun toss. Every witness vanished. Not my man's off. I cannot chance. Niggas die running through the bricks. He heard the bullets and trip. Empty the whole clip. Headshot an extra tip. Don't put me in the lane. There's nothing rap. These niggas ain't somebody pee. Bro got a gun and shooting so fast, he got a whole button on the back of his G. Bro got killed in 2 for 3. Before he died, he knew it was me.
Listen. The nigga is on trial right now for having a button on a 30. I mean, a button on a Glock with a 30. This nigga talking too much. They talking too much.
He knew it was me. Nigga fuck going to jail. Got a gun and shooting so fast, he got a whole button on the back of his G. He hold pretending fuck, then come back up to somebody pee. Bro got a gun and shooting so fast, he got a whole button on the back of his G. Bro got killed in 2 for 3. Before he died, he knew it was me. Nigga fuck going to jail. I'm still on the same shit. I still ain't changed shit. I still clutch on the same stick. Nigga fuck going legit. Jay died in the same car, I turn around and bought the same shit. Nigga fuck that I got shot, nigga that got. Nigga fuck your birthday, a nigga died from this chalk. Nigga died the same day he came in, I got no chill, bitch, I'm on
Ooh. That nigga was talking that shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
I'm not gonna lie to you, that nigga was talking that shit. What'd he say? Fuck your birthday, that nigga died the same day he came. What?
Nigga fuck your birthday, a nigga died from this chalk. Nigga died the same day he came in, I got no chill. Nigga fuck your birthday, a nigga died from this chalk. Nigga died the same day he came in, I got no chill, bitch, I'm on the same stick. Nigga fuck going legit. Jay died in the same car, I turn around and bought the same shit. Nigga fuck that I got shot, nigga that got. Nigga fuck your birthday, a nigga died from this chalk. Nigga died the same day he came in, I got no chill, bitch, I'm on 10. Nigga 3 died, then 10 more, then 5 more, then 2 more, then bro died, then 6 go. Nigga swing on me, then lost his arm for playing me for a hoe. He love me, this bitch, this whole bop, man, I fuck her for his low. Nigga fuck going legit, fuck it. Nigga fuck going legit, fuck it. Nigga fuck going legit, nigga fuck the industry, nigga fuck going legit, nigga fuck the streets, okay? Fuck going legit, and fuck the industry, fuck going legit, and fuck the industry, bitch I'm in the streets, fuck going
This the
legit.
song they about to play in court, though.
But I don't like need to vape.
This
you know?
the video they about to play
Only
in
do
court
what my
right now.
friends
We
do
gonna
it.
check this video out, then
On
we
the
gonna jump
weekends.
straight to it. Shout out to everybody in the
I don't
motherfucking building.
I don't
They know
really
what's going
think
on, man.
about it.
Kicking it in the place like a podcast. We gonna, hey, this shit crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you.
For a legal hand to
I'm
form
not
your
gonna lie to
business,
you.
visit LegalZoom.
These niggas be giving a look. They gonna bring all that Julio Foolio shit up. All the Don Julio shit up. This was right after the nigga got smacked, bruh. This nigga. These young nigga crazy. Damn. Nigga took a sip of the Don Wow. It's crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
5 in the morning, I got a call. What is this? That on the floor, that on the rob, Mr. 6. I'm steady
Man,
screaming
this nigga
now.
got killed at 4 o'clock. Wait a minute. Mr. Yungeen Ace. The nigga died at 4 in the morning. This nigga say 5 in the morning, I got a call. Who is this? I'm dead on the floor on the rock. Well, come on, man. Come on, man. What? What did he say?
Damn, son, where'd you find
I
this?
know I smoke that people, man. You know what I'm saying?
What did he say?
5 in the morning, I got a call. What is this? That on the floor, that on the rob, Mr. 6. I'm steady screaming out for the law, for the 6. 4 in the car, 1 of them dead, 3 got hit.
Somebody say, don't be shy, say, boy, I'm so proud of you, but you're going to jail. Hey, you're going, where they going? You're going to jail now. That boy say 5 in the morning, he got the call. The nigga died at 4:30 something.
Yeah, I know I smoke that people, man.
Nigga died at 4:30.
I smoke 6. 5 in the morning, I got a call. What is this? That on the floor, that on the rob, Mr. 6. I'm steady screaming out for the law, for the 6. 4 in the car, 1 of them dead, 3 got hit. I told them niggas they don't want a war with this shit. You want a war? You want a war? Hey, I told them niggas go and step hard around this bitch. I told them step a little hard around this bitch, nigga. I told them niggas they don't want a war with this shit. off his top. Bullets through the windshield, can't miss with this chop. I told him niggas
Wait a minute, he rapping about this is inadmissible in the court. This supposed to be inadmissible. I'm rapping about what I heard though. Like this supposed to be inadmissible. You feel me? I learned that in the court of law. You feel me? Law and order that is. This supposed to be inadmissible. You feel me? He talking a little too much though.
Steady screaming out for the law, for the six. 4 in the car, 1 of them dead, 3 I hit. I told them niggas they don't want a war with this shit. You want a war? You want a war? Hey, I told them niggas go and step hard around this bitch. I told them step a little hard around this bitch, nigga. Yeah. I told them niggas they don't want a war with this shit. You want a war?
This is diabolical.
Hey, I told them niggas go and step hard around this bitch. Step hard around this bitch. Hey, pulling up to cut the scene, knocking off his top. Bullets through the windshield, can't miss with this chop. I told them niggas don't come and play with me. I told them niggas watch what they saying to me. Hey, nigga, I kill for shit like this. Nigga, I live for shit like this. And the nigga went to that grave and took a picture. They got hit. And the nigga that made the list, I bet they got that shit split. And the nigga I caught the trap, I bet they got that shit flipped. Nigga, I caught coming out the trap, I bought the car and bust him. They saying rest in peace to him, I'm screaming fuck him. Tell our ops to come outside and slide for 6. It ain't no way that y'all can't run, you boys can't hide from this. 5 in the morning, I got a call, what is this? That on the floor, that on the ride, Mr. 6. I'm steady screaming out for the law, for the 6. 4 in the car, 1 of them dead, 3 I hit. I told them niggas they don't want a war with this shit. You want a war?
You don't know what?
Hey, I told them niggas go and step hard around this bitch. Step hard around this bitch. I told them niggas they don't want a war with this shit.
You don't know why.
Hey, I told them niggas go and step hard around this bitch. Step hard around this bitch. Damn. Hey, 4-1 sweet ball game, nigga. Ball game. Don't dollar what they call me, nigga. Bitch, I'm running shit like Tony, I don't get no fucks. 76 Susan, knock his face off, now pick him up. I don't know the fuck you think you fooling. Voodoo couldn't get him up. I don't know how the fuck
Voodoo couldn't get him up. I don't know you think you fooling. Voodoo couldn't get him up. Now look, he be saying he do that voodoo shit. So if you know, you know. You tapped in, you know. Julio Foolio claimed that he was fucking with that. His grandma put a whatever on him, a root. Damn.
His face off, now pick him up. I don't know the fuck you think you fooling. Voodoo couldn't get him up. I don't know how the fuck they thought I was losing. I was always up. For any rap nigga feeling play, you niggas can get it too. Cause I got bodies under my belt and all I know is shoot. When 20 died inside my eyes, I lost my mind. Carmen do the all, I know get back, do a time. 556 increase the murder rate. The body on the way. Mask on, get up close. This another close case. Down Julio shots to the 5 in the morning. I got a call. What is this? That on the floor, that on the ride, Mr.
Julio shots to the face.
4 in the car, 1 of them dead, 3 I hit. I told them niggas they don't want no war with this shit.
They don't want this shit slap though.
I told them niggas go and step hard around this bitch. Step hard around this bitch. I told them niggas they don't want no war with this shit.
With this shit. This nigga made a hip-hop gospel soul jazz drill diss song. Ain't that about a bitch?
Fucking done out, man. Fuck. Niggas all day, these niggas don't want to go to war with me, man. These niggas don't want this shit, bro. These niggas don't want to go to war with me, man. Fuck. I'm fucking glad. Hit the fucking road, man.
I told them nigga they don't want no war with this shit. Hey, I told them nigga they don't want no war with this shit. Hey, that shit crazy. Hey, man, say, man, you already know what I'm going to say, man. It's your local neighborhood player, Drip Damone Jr. kicking in the Player Circle podcast. When we don't try to fit a square into a circle. And, hey, man, today, man, we got the Julio Foolio trial, day 1, man, opening arguments from the state and from the defense. This shit crazy, not gonna lie. They played Yungeen's videos, a couple of them up in there. They played the interrogation video where the suspect is inside the interrogation room reenacting what just had occurred or what had occurred. This shit crazy, not gonna lie to you. This shit, I plan on covering this every day that this happens. So if you want to be tapped in with the tapped in, y'all know what to do, man. Hit that bell, turn your notifications on, and don't forget to hype the video. I ain't gonna hold y'all up too much longer, man. Without any further ado, man. You already know what to do, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and let's get to the video. This shit crazy. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, bro. This is a slam dunk case because self-snitching is at an all-time high in the era that we live in. So this is a pretty slam dunk motherfucking case, if I must say so myself, with all my expertise in law and order, you feel me? My expertise, you know what I'm talking about? Damn, it was 8 hours.
Now, if you're a local business owner, listen up.
Not that one. I told them, nigga, they don't want no war with this shit. Here we go, Court TV, goddamn. It was 8 hours. We not gonna go through the whole 8 hours, though.
Part of that.
We just want the motherfucker.
Okay, you guys,
We just
and
want
I'm Mr.
opening
Wise, I can tell
statements.
you guys have really got to project, okay?
What should I do about bad kids at school? They be cussing, hitting each other, and even hit girls, hit other boys, and boys hit girls. Are you a teacher? You gotta let me know. Is you a teacher? Who asking this? Is you a teacher who asking this? You gotta call they motherfucking parents and bring all the parents up there. You sit both parents down and you tell them the truth about their kids. Your kid is a shit disturber. Your kid be starting shit up here at school, and they don't listen to me. And this kid is feeling bullied, and your kid is a bully up here. And you need to do something about it because this is a reflection of you. But you got to get all the parents together, all the parents involved. You got to sit them down at a table and look at them and don't curse. But just tell them, like, man, your kid is a shit disturber. Whatever means shit disturber in teacher language, say that. Like, your kid is a shit disturber. They up here starting shit. Other kids can't cooperate. Other kids can't function. They here to learn. They can't learn because your kid is a distraction. There we go. I'm going to talk like, your kid is a distraction. And we need you. We could be a team. You feel me? And tell all the time. And tell all the kids to tell. Tell all the kids, tell. Tell all the kids, look, if somebody bother you, tell on their ass. We got to enforce snitching at school because we got to break the cycle of not snitching. We got to tell their ass, hey, tell on them. Hey, tell on them. They bothering me. Because there is an alternative to this. Because you might got a parent like me who tell their kid, my kid got one time to tell the teacher and the kid keep messing with my kid. After that, now I got to come pick my kid up. So, yeah, man, just sit down communication. Hey, man, we need to be on the same team here, but your child is interrupting the learning capacity for other children in the class. Because, man, you might run into a parent like me. My kid is trained. TTG, trained to go. and man, but we just going to get to the trial, though. Shout out to everybody in the building. Double tap your screen if you are in the building.
That portion from a user identified as
That was requested. Whether this
at paragraph 21.
No problem, good brother.
Yeah, so this is a 5-minute warning. If anyone needs to use the restroom, please do so.
We got 5 minutes to do this.
gang.
Young and Ace, Kenyatta Bullard, Black Smoke, and then there will be the one.
They're talking about all the videos they finna play.
Young and Ace, Game Over, and also another one by Spinabins and Wappa with the Choppa, Foolio Dead.
They got a song called Julio Dead?
Did you all utilize them in the Andrews trial?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Here is my concern, Judge, as it relates to the court's rulings. When we talk about the 6 admitted incidents,
right.
Okay, in the state's opening and through their PowerPoint, those lyrics are going to tell the jury, they're going to name a number of different individuals that have been killed in what the state would allege is historical gang murders or warfare. If I understand the court's ruling correctly, the court has suggested or has stated that the state cannot enter evidence as it relates to other historical murders and shootings and those victims and testimony as to those incidents that fall outside of the 6 historical incidents at the court.
So right now, the defendant's lawyer is arguing because he doesn't want these videos played because they're gonna name other murders that happened in this rap beef, other murders that took place during the time that these rappers were beefing. So the defense like, yo, we don't want these videos played. The state is arguing that these videos need to be played because they're relevant to the case.
Court has admitted. And that is my concern as it relates to motion in limine number 2 and what the jury may hear in opening statement as it relates to other murders, other individuals that are murdered, what their names are. And what's going to transpire, my position is that when gang detectives ultimately testify, they're going to discuss and they're going to talk about all of those other murders.
Okay, so here's the thing. When it comes to what's discussed in these videos, it's obviously they're not being admitted to prove the truth of the matter asserted. And without some context, honestly, unless you're intimately familiar with what's going on between these gangs in Jacksonville, no one's going to understand what it even really means, okay? The only way then it gets any kind of meaning is through the gang experts. And the gang experts are going to be limited as far as talking about previous events to the 6 prior incidents that I've already ruled upon. So what can't happen and what's not going to happen, I doubt the state would try to do so, the gang experts can't then extrapolate from these videos and say, okay, by the way, now let's talk about, items or incidents 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right?
So it's such and such a date and they...
No.
Okay, well, certainly I would agree with the court to the extent that what the jury may surmise in listening to this 3-minute video and the names that appear in it is a far cry from eliciting testimony outside of those 6 incidents that the court has admitted when the trial begins.
Right.
There's a point of clarification because that argument by Mr. Gonzalez excludes what the court just indicated. If the gang detectives are describing what is meant by the deaths that are described by those detectives, they will say, that is a member of ATK, he was killed. So that's what Mr. Gonzalez just indicated he did not expect to hear, but in the court's ruling on Alicia Andrews, which was if it's necessary to describe what we're viewing or to understand the evidence, then it's pertinent. In this case, those 6 incidents of criminal gang history are being provided with evidence from witnesses who were present at those incidents in a very limited manner to establish that they occurred and motive for this homicide.
Yeah, I feel like we're talking about the same thing.
Mr. Gonzalez does not believe, for example, that we would be able to elicit testimony that Prosper and Junior were killed in 2014 and that Prosper, a tattoo on one of the defendant's bodies, would mean that that is a victim to gun violence from the Jacksonville gang war. He says anything outside of those 6 incidents, which Prosper and Junior are not included in that 6 incidents, would be inadmissible, but that's not accurate.
So for the purposes of right now, as far as the opening goes, I'm going to overly objection to the video clips. If we need to get deeper into this when it's time for the gang expert to testify, then we can. So,
yes, sir.
Okay?
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it.
Yeah,
just
by arguing. She like, hell no. One of the defendants, one of the defendants has a tattoo of a previous murder victim in this gang beef. Yeah, so these niggas cooked. I'm not gonna lie. What y'all voting right now? Is these niggas cooked? Yes, niggas don't think niggas. Some people think they getting off. 38% of the people say, man, they getting off.
Are we ready to go?
Your Honor, the state would invoke the rule of sequestration.
Okay, the rule of sequestration has been invoked. That means if there are any witnesses in the courtroom, you are to remain outside of the courtroom and you're not to discuss your testimony, what you will testify to or what you have testified to with any other witness until the trial is concluded.
Your Honor, there is a list of penalty-phase witness sitting in the front row to your right. I ask that you be excluded.
Your Honor, I would ask if penalty phase witnesses could remain for phase 1. You have a penalty phase witness here.
For the record, who is the penalty phase witness that's present?
Leviah Gaffrey.
And is that a family member?
Yes, a sister.
Okay,
His mother, well, in light of what the court's ruling of your motion limited, we may be asking to call one of our penalty phase witnesses in phase 1. That's not someone who's here. His mother.
Okay, well, let's not talk about that. Let's just talk about, let's stay focused on what's before us. So Mr. Gaffrey's sister is present in the courtroom.
Sister's present. I'm willing to bet his mother's watching right now.
That's
like to be as well.
Well, you need, if she's going to get called during guilt phase, she needs to not be watching, and so you need to tell her that. Because otherwise, she's going to be subject to being cross-examined about it at a minimum.
Right.
Okay, so State, do you object to the
I don't know about
Mr.
y'all,
Gaffrey's
but I love this shit. This the kind of shit I love. Court TV shit. I watch this shit for hours. My granny used to have me on this shit as a little bitty boy. Not gonna lie to you. Life in prison is no joke, and they about to witness it. That's why I hope these young niggas see you niggas want to rap, talk all that shit, act like a tough ass nigga. So your tough ass gonna be. Your tough ass gonna be on live TV. You either gonna be the nigga that got killed or the nigga that did the killing. Then your ass going to jail forever. I ain't gonna lie, this shit cold.
Sitting in for the trial.
We do, Your Honor, and we would ask again, Your Honor, reminding Your Honor, I'm sure you were very well aware that during the Andrews trial specifically, that Mr. Gaffrey's mother watched portions of the trial and they have discussed her testimony or the testimony of other witnesses before she testified. So in our invocation of the rule of sequestration, we would also ask that the court direct all witnesses to not watch any of the proceedings or talk to anyone about what they may have seen. Because a layperson may not understand the scope.
Not guilty official. What's going on, loved one? Hey, who the fuck? How you know I watched it or not? I'm watching this shit. My kid is on trial. I'm watching the shit. I don't give a fuck. Put it on TV. They ain't gonna know I watched it on TV.
Yes, I do want to reiterate. Please let. If you're going to call any family member or friend as a witness in this case, they cannot watch any portion of this trial.
And Ms. Bowen is telling Ms. Lyle that now.
Okay.
But with respect to whatever applies to penalty phase.
Listen, at this point, the rule of sequestration
Let me see. That's the same judge from the dude that screams, the evidence is gonna show. Oh, the nigga, what's that nigga name? I did not come to play with y'all. You talking about that nigga?
Rule of sequestration. Now, if you've got case law that says otherwise, I'm happy to consider it. But at this point, the state's invoked the rule of sequestration. So any and all witnesses are not allowed to remain in the courtroom, and they cannot discuss, watch any part of this trial. Okay? So, ma'am, you're going to establish a need to step out of the courtroom. Okay. Are we otherwise ready to go?
Judge, we just need to check audio level real quick.
If I may, I have on behalf of the member, Brock Adams is listed as a penalty phase witness, but he's...
Oh, they started slapping that shit in court. This all the mumbo jumbo though. Let's get past
This
this.
is contrary to our judicial system, which assures every party the right to ask questions about and challenge the evidence being considered against it, and to present argument with respect to that evidence. Any independent investigation by a juror unfairly and improperly prevents the parties from having that opportunity that our judicial system promises. You are also not permitted to communicate about the case with anyone, including your spouse, family members, friends, neighbors, and even your fellow jurors. No communication includes no in-person, telephonic, or electronic communication, such as emailing, text messaging, posting information on social media or a website, or any other form of communication. During the trial, the court may take recesses, and you will be permitted to separate and go about your personal affairs. It is important to remember that the prohibition on communicating about this case applies during these recesses, whether you're in the courthouse or elsewhere. If at any time you find yourself in a situation where others are discussing the case in your presence, leave that situation at once and immediately report the matter to the bailiffs who will advise me. All cell phones, computers, tablets, or other types of electronic devices must be turned off while you are in the courtroom. Turned off means that the phone or other electronic device is actually off and not in a silent or vibrating mode. You may use these devices during recesses, but even then, you may not use your cell phone or electronic device to find out any information about the case or communicate with anyone about the case or the people involved in the case. Do not take photographs.
Oh, my mama, bro. Can you imagine getting selected for jury selection and it's the Julio Foolio trial, bro? Man, that shit lit.
Video recordings or audio recordings of the proceedings or of your fellow jurors. After each recess, please double check to make sure your cell phone or electronic device is turned off. At the end of the case, while you are deliberating, you must not communicate with anyone outside of the jury room. You cannot have in the jury room any cell phone or trial process to start over.
Here's a simple Christian-centered online business that you haven't heard of before, and it's built to...
Let's get to the meat and potatoes.
Last moments.
On the reason why it is made. State ready to proceed?
Yes, sir.
And
Let's get to it.
defense ready to proceed. Okay, very good. You may proceed with your opening statement.
Okay, please order, counsels. It was his birthday. He was here in Tampa for his birthday, celebrating his birthday, celebrating with friends, well-wishers. He had traveled here to this city, to Tampa, to celebrate. And what could not have been in his mind in those early morning hours while he was out celebrating his birthday was that he was being watched. He was being followed. He was being stalked by a group of conspirators.
A group of conspirators.
He could not have known that he was living the last moments of his 26 years, just barely 26 years, breathing the last breaths of his 26 years of life.
Yes.
These conspirators had planned and were now executing a very premeditated plot that had been hatched days, weeks before this day. A plot hatched between them with every one of their collective evil intentions directed into one purpose, directed into one common goal: the premeditated murder of Charles Jones. This group's collective hatred and animosity drove this conspiracy, a conspiracy amongst all of them, an evil, the evidence will show, and wicked conspiracy. And now, all of their planning, all of their advanced coordination would come to fruition. Charles Jones would only see his killers briefly, maybe for seconds, or maybe even a split second, the evidence will show, as they rapidly closed in on him, dressed from head to toe in all black, like ninjas, the evidence will show, coming out of the dark. Wearing disguises that they had brought with them, disguises to hide their identities from the ever-present and ubiquitous cameras that permeate our communities. And sitting in the front seat of his Dodge Charger, their plan came perfectly together. He was now the perfect target, caught completely and entirely off guard as these gunmen appeared seemingly out of nowhere. An ambush that these four defendants that sit before you in this courtroom had organized carefully and intended, now being orchestrated perfectly and with precision that permeated their planning and their attention to detail. Unable to run, unable to dive, basically caged in the front seat of that Dodge Charger, Charles Jones was a sitting duck. The evidence will show these conspirators didn't hesitate, not for one moment and not for 1 second. With coordinated precision, they ran to their respective firing positions and then unleashed a hellish onslaught, effecting a precisely coordinated violence of action, sending a barrage, a wall of hot lead, crashing into the only barriers between them and Charles Jones, the only barriers that separated his life from his death. And those barriers were absolutely no match. No match for the high-powered 5.56 NATO and 300 blackout high-powered rifle rounds, each of which was traveling at thousands of feet per second, each round carrying with it over 1,200 foot-pounds of lethal energy directed specifically at Charles Jones. A Glock 9mm handgun was being utilized by one of these conspirators, but not the way that it was designed. Not as a semi-automatic handgun, where you get a single bullet with a single trigger pull. No. This Glock had been converted into a fully automatic hand cannon, and now it was running wide open, fully automatic, depositing over 30 rounds out of its extended magazine into the hood and into the windshield of that Dodge Charger. All of this gunfire filling the early morning darkness with booming concussions and flaming explosive muzzle flashes. And as these high-pressured, high-powered rounds filled the atmosphere around the front of that Dodge Charger, Charles Jones sat there, unable to move or do anything fast enough to evade them. Charles Jones, a name and an indictment, and now you see him. Charles Jones, the only barriers that separated his life from his death. And those barriers were absolutely no match. No match for the high-powered 5.56 NATO and 300 Blackout high-powered rifle rounds, each of which was traveling at thousands of feet per second, each round carrying with it over 1,200 foot-pounds of lethal energy directed specifically at Charles Jones. A Glock 9mm handgun was being utilized by one of these conspirators, but not the way that it was designed. Not as a semi-automatic handgun, where you get a single bullet with a single trigger pull. No. This Glock had been converted into a fully automatic hand cannon, and now it was running wide open, fully automatic, depositing over 30 rounds out of its extended magazine into the hood and into the windshield of that Dodge Charger. All of this gunfire filling the early morning darkness with booming concussions and flaming, explosive muzzle flashes. And as these high-pressured, high-powered rounds...
I really thought Yungeen Ace had something to do with this. I guess not, because they would have snitched on him already. Shout out to my boy Kenny 1 million in a goddamn building.
Damn, son, where'd you
Shout out to
find
my
this?
boy. This shit crazy. Not gonna lie to you, bruh. They probably gonna snitch on that nigga. I'm not gonna lie. We gonna see. But they for sure about to play his videos in their opening statements. That says a lot.
Rounds filled the atmosphere around the front of that Dodge Charger. Charles Jones sat there, unable to move or do anything fast enough to evade them. Charles Jones, a name and an indictment, and now you see him.
Damn Tesla, boy. These niggas got caught up on Tesla. They cooked, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Damn. Now remember this moment right there. That moment where they got Buddy shooting like that. He cooked, because he took his dumb ass to the station and he wanted to reenact this. Let me slow it down for you. Like my nigga on the watch. Let me rewind it for you. Let me rewind it again. This nigga wanted to bring his ass. He wanted to bring his ass into the interrogation room.
And become for fully completed for their part of others. See,
I'll go that far back.
This is really more.
This happened 7 minutes away from where I live. God damn. Be safe, motherfucker. Oh, here he come right here. That was the headlights of the car. And now here come Buddy. He gonna be in the interrogation room doing this same shit. No, here we go right here. That nigga was in the interrogation room doing this same shit, bruh. You going to jail. You going to jail, sir. You going to jail. I'm not gonna lie to you. You going to jail. Tampa.
It will be clear to all of you in the state's evidence that this is...
Go rub on a wig near your knees. Someone is doing that now on live and got 13K watchers. I will rather have 13 people watching me with my dignity than acting a motherfucking fool. They using Yungeen Ace videos also. The feds is aware. And Yungeen Ace, they gonna get that RICO for sure.
Hatched not minutes, not hours, but days and weeks before this date, before this murder. A conspiracy formulated in the hearts and minds of these four defendants with one common agreed upon goal: death, murder,
death,
and violence.
Murder.
A conspiracy that began days before, hundreds of miles away from Tampa. A conspiracy that would span through several days, over 500 miles of travel. A conspiracy that involved reservations being made, disguises selected, gear being obtained, weapons being selected, manipulated, loaded, and made ready. Transportation was obtained. Vehicles with specific.
Hell no. Hey, Donald Quest forever say, bro, if I heard I could do 25 to life, I'd immediately stop wasting taxpayers' money and snitch on Yungeen Ace. Fuck the street shit, man. Hey, sorry, nigga, I'm trying to come home. I ain't no snitch. Sorry, nigga, I'm trying to come home. That's it. Sorry, nigga, I'm trying to come home. I ain't no snitch. I ain't no snitch. I just told him what I saw. I just told him what I saw. I ain't snitch on nobody. I just told him what I saw. No. I just told him what I saw. I ain't snitch. I ain't no snitch, bro. I just told him what I saw. But I ain't no snitch. I just told him what I saw, G. I just told him what I saw. I ain't snitch on. I just told him what I saw.
Purposes. And a plot that required advanced planning and logistics to include housing, communications, and transport would materialize and become reality, a criminal, murderous operation.
All them niggas going to jail. It ain't sad. This what happened when you want to be a killer. You want to be a murderer, you should have beat him up. That's why I used to like chunking them, nigga. My mama, you beat a nigga up, he know you can't ever fuck with me. Leave me alone forever. Leave me alone forever, nigga. Like, nigga, leave me alone forever. Nigga, leave me alone forever. That's why I used to like running them fades, because you beat a nigga up, nigga know forever. Leave me alone forever. I'm unfuckwittable forever with you. Leave me alone. Nigga, you want to kill a nigga so he can't come back and do nothing to you. Nah, if you want your ones again, I don't even fight to win. I just fight so a nigga don't want to fight me no more. Like, nigga, if you start winning, I'm going to bite you. You ain't going to want to fight me no more. You feel me? I'm just fighting to not want to fight again. But this ain't the same times. And they didn't kill this man because they didn't want to fight him. They didn't want to rap battle with him no more. They didn't kill this man, and now they ass need to go to jail. It's sad for that he died, but he was dissing niggas too. Nah, all this shit, this niggatry, I'm glad all the young niggas see this shit. This what this shit lead to. Man. They drove 3 hours to kill a nigga. Do you know how mad you gotta be to drive 3 hours to do something to somebody? Do you know how mad you gotta, what you was listening to? The 3 hours, you ain't listening to no R&B in 3 hours, none of them didn't pop up on your playlist. You was hard mad the whole time. You ain't hear no Mary J. Blige to calm you down, nothing. Nah, man, it's a different kind of hate.
Traveling from the northeast corner of this state all the way here to Tampa, following their target, conspiring to murder Charles Jones. The evidence will show not in his hometown, but here in Tampa.
You gotta be safe with your
where his guard would be down while he was celebrating his birthday.
This nigga was posting
You will see in this evidence the clock-like precision of these conspirators as they work together as a team.
On the way to that, though. He talking about, man, she got that shit waiting on you.
The conspirators.
The conspirators.
Isaiah Chance, also known as Gutta Zay, Gutta Man, Gutta, and Mr. Rich Off War.
Mr. Rich Off War.
Sean Gathright.
He telling. That's who gonna tell. I got my money. We doing parlays. Drop your money in the chat. Who you think telling? Who telling? We taking bets on who telling. Who telling?
In Tampa. Northeast corner of this state.
Who telling? We
all
taking
the way
bets.
here to Tampa, following their target, conspiring to murder Charles Jones. The evidence will show
which
not
nigga
in
telling
his hometown,
based on the mug shot.
but here in Tampa, where his guard would be down while he was celebrating his birthday.
Who telling? All of them. He looked
the clock-like precision of these conspirators as they work together as
the dark-skinned nigga look like he telling too.
The conspirators.
The conspirators. Who telling? I think this yellow nigga though, he told first. The nigga up in the top, what's this? My right. The hand that I got up in the air. That nigga, light-skinned nigga look like Tyrese Halliburton. Tyrese Halliburton, the nigga that look like the Halliburton nigga from Indiana. He telling for sure, indubitably. He telling, indubitably.
Isaiah Chance. Also known as Gutta-Zay, Gutta-Man.
Top right, for sure. Top right.
And Mr. Rich off War.
Top right, telling first.
Sean Gathright.
That nigga. Sean Gathright.
Davion Murphy. And Rashad Murphy, also known as Ghost or Ghost 187. There was a fifth participant that night.
She told
Alicia Andrews, who was Mr. Chance's, defendant Isaiah Chance's girlfriend, and who, along with Isaiah Chance, would provide the essential surveillance.
Them niggas was stalking that nigga.
Conspiracy. To understand the wicked purpose that drove and motivated this shared desire to end Charles Jones' life, we need to look back in time in the city of Jacksonville. The lives and associations of Mr. Jones
in the
and all
city
these
of
defendants.
Jacksonville.
We'll go back in years, and I'm going to walk you through
the motive
of gang war that has been occurring in the city of Jacksonville, and that in this case traveled here and spilled into our streets here in Tampa.
30 years. Just off their names alone.
Gerard Adams, also known as Spaz, was part of a gang called 1200. He was murdered in August of 2018. Mr. Adams, as I said, was part of a gang, 1200. 1200 is affiliated with another gang, ATK. Those two gangs are affiliated. Adrian Bibby Gaynor was associated to another gang, 6 Block, which was an opposing gang. In this case, in the evidence, you may hear the term ops or opposition or dead ops, meaning opposing gangs, the opposition. ATK and 1200 were and are the opposition to 6 Block. 6 Block also has a subset or a sub-gang, bully gang, which is confederated with 6 Block. Jaquan Pickens, also known as Jake Chitt, was murdered in August of 23. August 16th of 23. The next day, August 17th of 23, Jacoby Lil Colby Beals, a 1200 gang member, shot multiple times. He would survive. And you can see in this, and you will see in the state's evidence, a back and forth between these gangs that oppose each other. In October of 23, October 6th, specifically of 23, around 11:45, Antonio Tilley, who was an ATA, or was an ATA gang member, was shot to death while he was in an Uber.
They killed that nigga in an Uber.
Just over 6 hours after the murder of Antonio Tilley, on October 7th, attackers with high-powered rifles would shoot up that same Dodge Charger being driven by our murder victim, Charles Jones. This was 9 months before the murder of Charles Jones. He had left his house at about 6 in the morning and was driving down the street, coming to a stop sign, when attackers with high-powered rifles opened up on his Dodge Charger. He would escape that morning with his life. He would drive to a local hospital and be treated for a gunshot wound to his lower leg. Drill rap. Talked about rap music yesterday with several folks in the jury pool. Drill rap is a different type of rap. It is a specific type of rap that these groups that I've already talked to you about, 6 Block and Bully Gang, and then on the other side, 1200 ATK, engaged in. Songs that were produced and songs that were distributed on social media platforms like YouTube and Spotify. Rap music where the opposing gangs' casualties, people in those gangs that had been murdered, would be demeaned, mentioned. You've been in a car accident, sit down, take a breath, and for the love of your bank account, don't call.
Nigga read all of the names of the Holocaust victims and rapped their names in a demeaning way in a rap song, what do you think would happen to that person? If Kanye West rapped about all of the Holocaust victims in a demeaning way, what do you think would happen to Kanye West? They push drill music, they get rich, millions and millions of dollars off drill music, and it's just like crack. This is another form of crack pushed into the black community. A lot of black men go to jail because of it. A lot of black men die because of it. And a lot of rich motherfuckers get rich off of this shit. This shit crazy, not gonna lie to you. Court is based on status, color, and money. They are on the wrong side of that. That's a fact.
Make fun of, to elevate the gang making the video, to elevate their status.
They've been trying to kill each other for
not just the
years.
other gang.
They both get faced with their life several times. Yeah, Yungeen and them got popped up.
The other gang, but what is more incendiary, they would speak specifically to members of the opposing gang who had been murdered in sarcastic lyrics, traveling in some instances to gravesites, whether it was the gravesite of that person who was actually killed or some other gravesite that was
Crazy world, man.
In addition to the drill rap, they would post photos on social media.
My piece of advice for this crazy world is do kind things, be righteous, live righteous. I ain't saying you gotta be your ass in church all the time. I'm saying live righteously, do right by other humans, black, white, Hispanic, Chinese, gay, straight, Buddhist, Christian, Muslim. Just be kind and be right to all people of all kind. If you can help somebody, help somebody. You feel me? Don't do nobody wrong. Don't do no wrong, and you gonna be all right. That's how you stay all right in this fucked up world. If you do that, the universe gonna make sure you all right, and you skip out and pass all the bullshit. You be able to block all the bullshit if you just do that. I swear to God on my mama. I swear to God on my mama. Bobby Shmurda got locked up over them damn songs. These niggas be telling on their damn self. This is a slam dunk case because of self-snitching.
You're making fun of the opposing gang's casualties.
Making fun of the opposing gang's casualties.
I'm going to walk you through a couple of videos that you will see in the state's evidence.
Look, here we go.
This video,
you spoke that shit up.
Is a combination 1200 ATK
Treat a motherfucker
video.
how you want to be treated.
The major performer is an individual.
Do unto others as you want done to you. G. Just be all right. Be righteous to people, man. Be cool to people, man. You gonna be all right in this fucked up world.
Kenyatta Bullard, also known as Yungeen Ace or Ace. Spinavins is one of the performers who is a well-known drill rap gang member in Jacksonville. And Wappa with the Choppa is another. You can see in this.
I couldn't wait to hear them say that. Wappa with the Choppa. Couldn't wait to hear them say your black ass name in court. That nigga say, Wappa with the Choppa. Wappa with the Choppa. You niggas is cooked. All you niggas. All you niggas. That nigga say, Wappa with the Choppa.
Major performer is an individual named Kenyatta Bullard, also known as Yungeen Ace or Ace. Spinavins is one of the performers who is a well-known drill rap gang member in Jacksonville. And Wappa with the Choppa is another. You can see in this photograph in the background, Yungeen Ace in the yellow.
What's going on?
Kenyatta Bullard, a.k.a. Yungeen Ace. You can see his ATK chain around his neck. In this video, you will see these performers at times during the video pointing up in the air, and you will see the names of people appearing on the screen. Those are casualties from 6 Block. Those are people who were murdered on the opposite side. And you will hear them talking about them in this drill rap.
The Choppa, much love for the 100s.
So we see here the title to
Rico
the
on the way.
drill rap song, Spinavins, Wappa with the Choppa,
Wappa
Yungeen
with
Ace,
the
and
Choppa.
Yungeen are all participants in this video. this is them pointing Tiki being an opposing gang member who was murdered.
Man, nigga, play the song. I hope they play this shit. Much love for the love. My nigga Fred in the building. Much love to my nigga. Top High Drifter in the building. Much love. But they got to play this shit. They finna play this shit. Hey, them niggas cooked. Not gonna lie to you. This video is pretty clever. Niggas going to jail. Everybody going to jail. You think time will pass me by. Hold on, wait. I think I got this shit on speed. It's speeding up because, yeah, this song slap. We got to hear this. Niggas going to jail, man. I ain't gonna lie. Much love to Rhonda Toby for the floating heart. I couldn't have been a judge.
You heard the name Adrian Gaynor, one of the people that we discussed earlier.
Let's get to some comments. Hold on, let me get to some comments. Judge trying to hold her composure. Imagine hearing someone named Wappa with the chopper. Bring his ass in here too. Nah, we need Wappa with the chopper. Bring his ass, roll it, bring his ass in here too. This shit crazy, not gonna lie to you. Rico on the way.
War. That was just one of several that they were pointing out. Who I smoke, meaning who is killed or shot.
That nigga said meaning who is killed or shot. Who I smoke.
So we saw Spinovans and Wappa with the choppa. Spinovans, Noah Williams came out with this song concerning.
Eve to me is basically freedom. It's a giant open universe where you can do what.
This
on me, I've been deafened, or it was like deafened this ear for the last like 5 years, fool. Like, so I ain't been able to hear out this motherfucker. I finally got that shit. That shit finally like cleared up, and I can hear in this motherfucker now. This shit sound crazy. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. So this is my first time being able to hear out this ear in like 5 years. So everything sound like I'm in a hall or some shit like that. It's like it was like a baby first time hearing type shit. So this is my first time on stream since I've been able to hear in this ear. And I swear to God, every time that nigga say Whopper with the chopper, that shit take me the fuck out.
Murder. This song being released within a couple of days of the murder of Charles Jones. It's called Julio Dead. Now, that last video,
I love hearing white prosecutors break down.
These videos are not just put onto YouTube.
That nigga said, who I smoke, meaning who got killed. Who I smoke, meaning who got killed. It's not what that means, sir. But you feel me? You got it. That nigga said, who I smoke, meaning who got killed. These niggas just make up shit.
Ryan Ace is
he made that shit up.
He has tens of millions of followers on Spotify and YouTube. These songs attract a lot of attention. This song, as I said, was put out within a day or two of the death of Charles Jones here in Tampa. You're going to see references and hear references in this to not only Charles Jones' name, but to the name Six, Mr. Six, or Six, meaning 6 block.
Video at the hotel? They made a video at the hotel?
Can you come assist me again?
No, they didn't. They didn't. They didn't. Shout out to the chat. Much love.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
These niggas didn't do no video at the motherfucking at the hotel. They didn't though. I didn't. I just know they didn't. They didn't though. They didn't do the video. No. Nah, you niggas wanna get a Rico. Look at the niggas who did this shit like, bruh, these niggas got us caught up, bruh. He finna tell. If anybody finna tell, the nigga in this gray suit finna tell. These niggas like, bruh, we caught cause of these niggas though. Like, we really caught cause of these niggas. We really caught cause of these niggas. Look, the defendant and the lawyer right here, if these niggas ain't doing this shit, if these ain't public defenders, he just taking their money. He know they cooked. The nigga in the middle, he just there so he don't get fined. He know they cooked. He know they cooked. Cuz next to him, he got his head down. He don't even want to look at this shit. He don't even, bro. I hope my mama don't see this shit. He don't even want to look at this shit. You niggas is cooked.
Down just one night.
1942, we ain't drinking Cristal. Can't run from that big shot, that voodoo ain't save him. If you tapped in, you know, like, that nigga speak about the voodoo that I think he said your granny put on him or whatever. Like, that's why they keep saying that the voodoo ain't save him. He there so he can collect the fines. That's it. That's all he there for. This, hey, he said, this is like the New Jack City. Wow, you're so right. Hey, look. Them niggas, hey, if they say, look, I don't do all this shit them. Bro, my mama, this shit, them niggas right there. Them niggas that did this shit.
Rest in peace to old Six. Fool on dead for real. His ass a cold from. That's a stupid question. I don't ask me who I smoke on. They say it's Charles Jones. He can't sell for 5 now. All the people know. Charles being for real. I had to say that word real name so y'all know it's real. Actually in the field, I never land. I keep my skills with graveyard gang.
These niggas talking murder music. This shit crazy.
This time is serious. He ain't coming back. And if we do, y'all can kill me. Somebody gotta die. Can't be us. We gotta kill. We might have to touch one.
Somebody gotta die. It can't be us. We gotta kill. Man, these niggas crazy. You ain't had to what? What? These niggas crazy.
Julio Foolio was shot and killed in Tampa overnight. Julio's legal name is Charles Jones, was celebrating his 26th birthday when this all happened.
Imagine being able to build
right?
just by thinking about
that's art though, ain't it?
Base 44.
That's inadmissible. This is just art. He drinking Julio Foolio. That's crazy. You know there's the Fed that doesn't wake up for the check. He wakes up to see dumb motherfuckers do dumb shit. He there in case of consequences for them and him getting off. Yes. They did a lot to live streaming and rapping about the shit they was doing. They was crazy, but not gonna lie. These niggas insane.
Couldn't be any clearer about who they're talking about.
Couldn't be any clearer about who they're talking about.
Where the murder occurred. Foolio dead for real, his ass a ghost.
Julio dead for real, his ass
a good
ghost.
Example of drill rap. This was another song. This one by Yungeen Ace, the same guy from the Who I Smoke video. This song came out, I think, 4 or 5 days after the murder of Mr. Jones. This is called Game Over.
Game Over. Yeah, this one was crazy. Not gonna lie. Julio. I mean, Yungeen Ace. These niggas crazy. Kenyatta. Kenyatta. This nigga tripping, dog. The prosecutor got all kind of evidence. It's just opening statements. They having a concert in this bitch. Who is this? That nigga died at 4:35. I just want to point that out. The nigga died at like 4:37. The nigga died at like 4:37. The nigga died at like 4:37. He's saying he got a call at 5 a.m. He went in front of a camera, put his best fit on, looked it dead in his motherfucking camera lens and said, 5 in the morning, I got a call. Who is this? Nigga got a call. 22 minutes after the shit happened or some shit. Step hard around this bitch. You don't know. Around this bitch. This song slap though. And he got specific, dead on arrival, Mr. 6. You getting specific than a bitch. You're going to jail. Going to jail. Fuck you. Them niggas come outside and slide the 6. Niggas going to jail. Look, boy, I'm done too. Throw your hands up.
So you hear him mentioning Mr. 6. That is Charles Jones. The Don Julio you keep seeing, the tequila, again, that is a diss against Charles Jones, whose rap name was Julio Foolio. 5 in the morning, you will find in the evidence in this case that this crime occurred around 4:40 a.m.
15 minutes, God
He says
damn.
4 in the car, 1 dead, 3 hit. Mr. Jones was murdered, and 3 other individuals you will find in the evidence. You heard the attempted murder counts against 3 of these defendants. 3 others were hit with gunfire but survived. As I said, Kenyatta Bullard is a certified celebrity.
Man, this nigga said the shit happened at 4:40. This nigga is on his motherfucking music saying 5 in the morning, I got the call. What is this? He got the call 20 minutes after it happened and got the rapping. That nigga woke up, start rapping as soon as he got the call. He couldn't wait to go to jail. These niggas crazy, boy. It's the dopamines in the phones, bro. It's something, bro. That shit crazy. Not gonna lie to you. That's insane.
And you also saw that. That is just a still from that video. And that's talking about both Charles Jones and his gang, 6 Block.
Let's see what the votes are saying right now.
Also known
there
as
we go.
Julio
86% of the people saying these niggas could. We got 14 saying they getting out.
Like Kenyatta Bullard, the person in the last 2 videos that was the lead rapper, who is the public face of ATK. Mr. Jones, the evidence will show, was the public face of 6 Block. He was the main person in that gang, the main spokesperson, and he was also a celebrity with tens of millions of followers on YouTube, Instagram, Spotify. This is a drill rap song that Mr. Jones did a couple of years before his murder. He will talk about several people that are opposing gang casualties. You will see a poster that he is holding and walking
20
around
minutes
that has
after
3 photographs
he
on
got
it.
hit
3
is
young
crazy.
men that were
That's
all
crazy
murdered.
work.
In a shooting that involved Kenyatta Bullard.
If you're a producer who hates AI, this plugin might change your
pulling
mind.
up,
This is
they
reimagining
pulling up
co-producer. You can take
Julio
Young
shit
Ace,
now.
who was the only survivor of that shooting.
This all speaks to motive. This shit, huh? On the worst way. Let me smoking. It look like it's hard to, you can't feel sorry for this shit. And young nigga, when you watch this shit, when you see this shit, young nigga, this will come with this shit, young nigga. This shit funny, right? It was funny. He made money off that shit. And now niggas did the same shit to him, bruh. And he ended up dead. That's what come with that shit, not gonna lie. It's hard to feel sorry for niggas. Talent 6 feet under is crazy. I ain't need no more of your comments, G. I don't want to go to hell with you, G. I hate that this song slap. don't want to go to hell with y'all. They didn't even see 30. This shit crazy. This shit cringy because I just keep thinking about the fact that this nigga is dead. The whole time I've been listening to this shit, I've been thinking about the fact that this nigga dissing the dead. Now he dead. He got this shit like the circle of life.
So a couple of things about that video.
If they would have did this shit to some Jewish people, nigga, them niggas would have been exiled. If they would have did that shit to some Jewish people, to any other race, if they would have did that shit to any other race other than niggas. You see what they did to that one streamer, them niggas in what the fuck is that streamer name? Boy, that nigga got locked up. Watch this. Streamer. Where that nigga was at? Streamer, prison. Watch this shit. Boy, he went out there and twerked on this nigga just twerked on a statue. Streamer in prison. Watch this shit. All he did was twerk on a statue. This nigga. All this nigga did, Johnny Somali. All that nigga did was twerk on a statue. All this nigga did was twerk on a statue, blood. This nigga got 6 months. Now look, this is a statue that represents the victims of... Oh, wait, he was not charged for the lap dance of the monument. He was convicted for multiple counts. So this was just one of the reasons. But they don't play that shit over there out of state, though, over there in another states and shit. They don't play dissing motherfuckers and being disrespectful and none of that shit.
He says
he did more than that. They said he did more than that. That's not nice. I'm just saying how them niggas don't play that shit over there. This nigga got 6 months of hard labor for being disorderly is what I think they said. Let me see. Disorderly. Let me see. He was not charged for the lap dance on the monument. He was convicted on multiple counts of obstruction of business, 2 counts of disturbing deep fake pornography, sentenced to 6 months of hard labor, and a 5-year ban from working with children and disabled people. He basically was just out there starting shit, though. 6 months of jail for hard labor. Put niggas in jail for doing shit like this. I bet you they stop. You gotta lock their ass up. You gotta lock their ass up.
Name that was murdered in that shooting. They had gone out to celebrate his birthday, and you heard him say very sarcastically happy birthday several times in that video. He also says he fell in love with dead ops. Got dead ops on my mind. Dead opposition. Casualties of the opposite side. He also says something very similar to the video that Kenyatta Bullard.
Artlist Studio is here, the AI video production platform designed to amplify your team's creative.
Young and Ace put out after Julio Foolio, Charles Jones murder. In this case, 4 shot, 3 dead. Very similar lyrics. This is a back and forth diss. This is back and forth. And it is this animosity and hatred between these gangs that drove the conspiracy in this case, that caused these 4 defendants to confederate and to conspire, in this case, to engage in this coordinated, planned, murderous attack. Another thing about that last video by Mr. Jones, he talks about on the east side. The east side, the west side. These terms, 6 block and 1200, refer to areas of Jacksonville. This is a territorial gang war.
Let's get to the shooting shit, though. Let's get to the nitty gritty.
You can see an entrance.
Let's get to the shit. Talk to me. So this Julio Foolio in them right here.
Parking lot and going.
Try to be as descriptive as you can, okay?
So if you're looking at the car with the tail lights lit up, that's the Hyundai on the top of the screen. That's outside of the portico. It's going to continue in the direction it's pointing. It'll do a U-turn, a sharp U-turn, and pull in right behind Charles Jones' Dodge Charger. Mr. Jones is in the front passenger seat. The car is being driven by his friend Xavier Edwards. The car that is sitting there already in the portico belongs to an employee. That's unrelated to the case. And this steaming coming off there, that's coming from the building. It has nothing to do with the cars.
This Julio and them in this Charger right here.
You're going to see Mr. Jones. He's wearing a red knit cap. He's wearing a white T-shirt. You will see him exit the Charger and walk into the hotel. So what happens is, while they were out that night, he had made a reservation, but because they arrived so late, it was given away. In this video, you'll see him return. In some instances, the video is being accelerated slightly, like right now.
Sitting there because they couldn't get their hotel room. They pulled up too late. How all these boys know each other to come together and show so much hate? And they was longtime friends, boy. Hypnotized by hate, as Boosty would say.
That becomes very relevant, and I'll explain that in a few minutes.
Hypnotized by hate. Much love to everybody to double tap the screen, hit that like button. This shit crazy.
This car, the Nissan Altima, is being driven by two of Mr. Jones' friends. They had gone around to the other side of the hotel and were just coming back. You're going to see an individual named Taifa or Taifa McCrae and Miss Albritton, who's dressed in a all pink suit, who are friends of Mr. Jones. They exit and they go into the hotel to use the restroom, and they're actually inside the lobby when the shooting occurs.
They just
when Taifa got out of the front seat of the Altima, another young lady conveniently slid in behind him in the front seat. Now you're going to see another car come by. This is a small silver Chevy Cruze. This, you will find in the evidence, is the surveillance tracker vehicle that was utilized by these conspirators, by these defendants, to follow, to track, and stalk Mr. Jones and his friends, giving real-time, by communications, by phone, real-time location data and information about where he would be. This car passes by, being driven by defendant Isaiah Chance, his girlfriend. You saw her earlier, Miss Andrews, in the front passenger seat.
They was the ones that's been stalking them all night.
The assault team is already present on the west side of the hotel. That was the car that had pulled in earlier and went northbound and did not pass the portico. This is a mounted camera, by the way, folks, on the hotel that's facing...
If you've been in a car accident recently, there are 3 mistakes people make that can cost them tens of thousands of dollars.
East, southeast. If you look in the upper right part of the screen by the 2 palm tree palm trees, you're going to see right before the shooting happens a masked individual's face pop out.
A masked individual.
The evidence in this case will show that is defendant Rashad Murphy. He is the Glock shooter.
He is the Glock shooter.
Of the, well, actually it's not. First we're going to see the Chevy Cruze come by.
That's the spotter. That's what we're following.
And then the Chevy Cruze will do a 3-point turn. You'll see that in other video evidence shortly. And it turns around and goes back out.
And then if you look right down, right above Court TV,
now it's
somebody going to pop out. You're going to see the mask pop out.
Mr. Chance drives right past the victim and exits the parking lot of the hotel literally within seconds of the murder occurring and starting.
Shinobi ninjas with guns is crazy, B.
You'll see him exiting to the right, going southbound on
this nigga
McKinley.
Donald say Shinobi ninjas with guns. He got up out of there as soon as he turned, and then all he heard was fa fa fa. Like, think about the mindset. Let's think about the mindset of this nigga right now. He pulled in, okay, I see him. I make the call or I make the text. He right there. He right there. He there. He's sitting in the car. He in the black. He in all black. He in all black. He in all black. He sitting in an all black Charger. He in his Charger. He got on a white shirt, red hat, and some red pants. He out there right now. I'm about to drive by. Let me see. He drove by. He looked. Him and his girlfriend in the passenger seat. Bitch, get back. Bitch, lean back. He see the nigga. He see him. He make that right. Then he got to make a U-turn. He know all the killers is in position already. He make a U-turn. He drive out. He make it right out the parking lot. Blah, 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 blah. It get cracking. As soon as he make the right, it get cracking. His mind state, he probably had an adrenaline rush. You know, you the reason why all this shit just happened. And you on your way back to wherever you on your way back to, the Airbnb or whatever. That shit crazy. Not gonna lie to you. Not gonna lie to you. You make a right.
The evidence will show that he goes down, he does a U-turn and comes back north on McKinley and passes the hotel just before the shooting begins.
So he went to the right, made a U-turn.
There's the shooter. Xavier Edwards tries to escape from the shooting. You can see the other two cars, one being driven by Camilla Bentley, who's going forward, the other one being driven by Armani Turner, who's going backwards. In their haste to flee from the shooting, they actually collide with each other, and they both end up going southbound on McKinley, and they go different directions. Now, this is what I was talking about, where by the palm trees you will see a head pop out right before the full appearance of the shooters.
They came out busting too.
That is Rashad Murphy. You will see another shooter run over to that tree just to the center of the video screen, just to the right of that Lexus SUV. The evidence will show in this case that that is defendant Gathright.
Right here, with a mask. He pop out with the handgun. And somebody up here with the chop. Then somebody over there between the cars. Damn.
On the top of the screen, you see a Mercedes SUV and a yellow car, and you see an individual moving around. The evidence will show that is the defendant, Davion Murphy, who was firing. And you can see in this evidence that
that's crazy.
Mr. Edwards attempts desperately to flee from these shooters, but what he actually does is he drives directly into a crossfire, a vortex, if you will.
A vortex, if you will.
Of high-powered rifle fire.
Hey.
The car flees down the west side of the hotel.
Damn, so Buddy thought he was getting up out of there. Buddy tried to, oh shit, he tried to pull off. They dumping, boom, 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 the motherfuckers hitting the shell, bro. I'm telling y'all, it sound like the whole world was shaking as they hitting that shit. It's you just hearing the glass break. You trying to get up out of there. You hearing the tires and shit skirts off. But you steady hearing the glass break, the car get hit, the bullets hitting the car. And then as you pulling away, thinking you getting away, the motherfuckers start hitting from your side now. Like, and the nigga just trying to drive, stay down. Like, boy, that shit had to be the scariest shit ever.
Heading north. Now, just around the corner, wrapping around to the west side of the hotel, the attack team parks the car, they get out and move into position coming around to that corner. As they move through there, they pass a Tesla. This is a video from a Tesla. There are multiple screens and videos you will see from this Tesla, which was in Century Road, activated and recorded. Officers met with the owner the next morning, showed them this video on the screen inside of the Tesla, and they were able to collect this video. In this instance, you can see to the far right, you can see a charging station with cables hanging off of it. You will see in the grass area by the charging station, you will see Davion Murphy running by, holding a rifle, wearing all black with an orange ski mask. And he's heading up to that area by that yellow Bronco and the Mercedes SUV where he later pops out. Now, in a minute you're going to see Xavier Edwards accelerating that Dodge Charger around the corner. You'll see its headlights sweep across those, I believe, probably cypress trees right there. There comes the headlights. He is now fleeing up the northwest side of the Home to Suites. You're going to see Mr. Murphy, Davion Murphy, unload with that rifle down the west side of that hotel. Mr. Jones' Charger, after being impounded and transported to the Tampa Police Department. Impound lot, all of those yellow marks, other than the ones on the hinges, are going to be
that part where he was like this, where he was next to the Tesla. This nigga, they gon' show the video of this nigga in the interrogation room. The nigga is cooked. Finai. Not gonna lie. The nigga reenact that shit. He reenacted that shit in the interrogation room. Man, that had to be scary as fuck, bro. Don't ever want to be in no shit like that.
So you see Miss Turner, Mr. Jones' girlfriend in the upper left.
I run a podcast solo. No producer, no editor, no tech skills, just Riverside. I get high quality.
She was in the Hyundai. Miss Randolph, her friend, was in the Hyundai. And Robert Howard, who is a friend of Charles Jones, was in the Hyundai with those women, sitting directly behind the Dodge Charger. You see Tafa McCrae and Aaliyah Albritton, the woman who was in the pink outfit, who were in the Nissan Altima. Xavier Edwards was wounded. He was shot in his right arm. He had a grazing wound to his head. Shot in the shoulder. This is him at the hospital being treated.
How many people on trial? I think it's 6. I think it's 6 people on trial.
Gunshot wounds. And you can see lacerations from glass or projectiles to his left hand. He is one of the victims of one of the attempted murder counts charged against Davion and Rashad Murphy and against Sean Gathright. Gino Norris. Mr. Norris is a longtime friend of Charles Jones, going back several years into their youth. He was in the back seat of the Charger. He had come with Mr. Edwards and Mr. Jones had traveled here from Jacksonville to celebrate the birthday. When they arrived here, it was on Friday night, and they stayed at an Airbnb in Pinellas County. The next day, they stayed at an Airbnb in Pasco County in Holiday. And I'm going to show you here shortly where Mr. Jones was posting on his Instagram account that he would be here in Tampa. He actually appeared at a couple of clubs and put up advertisements for those appearances. But he was asking people if they, advertising that he was having a pool party, his birthday party that Saturday of this weekend, that would have been the 22nd of June 2024, at the Airbnb, and you'll see in the Instagram post, he was advising people that follow him, send me a DM and I'll send you the address. So they actually did, and a lot of people showed up at that Airbnb in Holiday, and eventually, because of the crowds, the owner of the Airbnb shut it down and kicked them all out. And that's why they were trying to find lodging at the Home to Suites later that night after Mr. Jones had made these appearances, which we'll discuss in a minute. But Mr. Norris had traveled here with his friend Charles Jones and with Mr. Edwards. He was in the back seat. Mr. Jones was shot in the right arm. He is also one of the victims of the 3 attempted murder counts against the shooters in this case. Now,
oh yeah, they cooked. Man, they got surviving witnesses. They cooked for sure.
And Mr.
Surviving witnesses,
Julio Norris,
they cooked.
when that Charger came to a stop finally, they quickly realized that Charles Jones was gone. He died very fast. They bailed out of the Dodge Charger. They were both shot. Mr. Norris will tell you he had been asleep and had been woke up by the crashing of the Dodge Charger. You will see that as it went up the northwest side of the hotel, there was a curb and a grass area where there's a dumpster. It went right over the curb, right through that grassy area and into a north area where there's another parking lot before it finally stopped, bullet riddled and steaming. Mr. Edwards, Mr. Norris bail out of the car and they run from these shooters because they don't know where they are. They run into a Holiday Inn and they leave a massive blood trail that leads into that Holiday Inn, which police would later follow when they arrive because of the multiple 911 calls being generated from all of the noise of the gunfire. Now, Camilla Bentley, I told you, had slid into the driver's seat. You can see these impacts from gunfire to the rear window of the Altima. That rear window would have been closest to the shooters. Miss Bentley.
Damn, much love to Top Line.
She is our 4th victim. This is her in the hospital being treated for a bullet grazing wound to her right upper arm. Now, going back, I told you I would show you, and you will see the evidence, Mr. Jones' Instagram account. And you can see the name Julio Foolio. That's his celebrity name, his rap name.
That's his celebrity name.
He is advertising that he is going to be appearing at Teasers. You see that in the middle of the advertisement on Nebraska Avenue, 9700 North Nebraska Avenue. He's going to be appearing on June 22nd. So for his birthday, he's meeting in the middle there.
Base 44 super agents.
Ain't no kid you see up at Teasers.
No setup.
So with them hoes who be spitting that
He
game.
is advertising, and then you also can see
They all did.
Mr. Howard there in the yellow. He's one of the individuals in the Hyundai. He's advertising his whereabouts on June 22nd, where he is going to be. This is another advertisement. D-Day Bash for Julio Foolio Teasers, June 22nd, 8 p.m. to 3 a.m. And you can see in the lower left on your screens what he's saying. My Airbnb pool party, June 21st, that was the Friday night one, and my official birthday party, June 22nd, called Teasers. He gives the club address, so he's giving his location where he's going to be. Now, this is a message sent to a phone that Mr. Murphy, Rashad Murphy, was utilizing. On June 22nd, he receives this confirmation concerning and I'm going to come back to this later.
These niggas cooked.
Detail, but it's concerning the booking of an Airbnb.
They booked the Airbnb out there.
This is being sent in the early morning hours of the 22nd, and the owner is telling him that the HOA requires for security purposes that all guests booking with us provide a valid ID through the Airbnb message portal. Mr. Murphy obliges, and in the phone that he was utilizing, he sends his photograph back to the Airbnb owner.
Look at the feds. The feds ain't doing no plan, nigga. You sent your ID to Airbnb to book your Airbnb in this area of a motherfucker you not cool with, and the motherfucker came up dead. And we got your ID that you sent to the Airbnb, nigga. The feds ain't coming to do no motherfucking plan with these nigga, man.
Now, this is a Vivint or Vivint camera mounted at the residence of Sean Gathright. This is June 22nd, Saturday, in the middle of the day. This is the beginning of that day for these conspirators. You're going to see Mr. Gathright and Mr. Chance loading
on a nigga birthday.
And it's being driven by Mr. Gathright, Sean Gathright. It is registered.
He said, I think Foolio was baiting these niggas and it didn't work. He said, damn, you gonna try to do it on a nigga. This 2024. Look how all of the digital footprinting they got on these niggas. You can't do no motherfucking crime no more, man. It's over with. It's all that shit over with, man. Your ass getting caught.
The car that he drives and operates, and it is the car that transports the shooters, the assault team of which he is part of in this case. You're going to see them loading it with book bags, but you're also going to see them loading it with rolling duffel bags, long bags that appear to have weight in them. That's Mr. Gathright.
Them niggas was loading up, boy. Them niggas was loading up, boy.
That is the Impala, the Dakar.
They saying that's what them choppers was in. Them niggas was loading up.
Talking about how they're going to load the heaviest bags into the truck first. The BMW on the top part of the screen belongs to Mr. Chance. He would later go and retrieve his girlfriend, Miss Andrews, and bring her back to this residence. And that's at Jacksonville. Now, at some point that afternoon before they leave, Mr. Chance brings his contribution to the assault team. This is going to be in slow-mo, but you're going to see a Glock handgun with an extended magazine. You see his finger resting down the side of the slide. He tucks the gun into his waistband as he walks back into Mr. Gathlight's residence. Notably, he knows the combination of Mr. Gathlight's residence.
Notably, he knows the combination of Mr.
Gathlight's
residence.
Coming out from the bottom of his hand, you can see the trigger guard.
You gonna hear later that they, or maybe it was earlier, he gonna describe this gun right here. This was one of the guns used to kill Julio Foolio.
His hand and his finger extended down the slide of that pistol. Mr. Chance on the left, Sean Gathright in the middle, and Miss Andrews on the right. They end up leaving that residence, Mr. Gathright driving the Black Impala. They travel from Jacksonville that Saturday afternoon down around near Gainesville, all the way down 75, down to 275, and they come down, and you will see them end up at the Airbnb, which Mr. Rashad Murphy has booked for them, which is sitting literally 1.38 miles from the home to suite, just on the north side of the USF campus, University of South Florida. Now, you're going to hear about an investigative device called LPRs. You may know what those are. It stands for license plate recognition. It is a system, in this case, Flock, which is a company that produces these systems. They utilize different camera systems that integrate into their network. In this case, the camera system is from the Florida Highway Patrol. Flock is frequently contracts with cities, with law enforcement agencies. Sometimes they'll put up their own network of cameras, which later plays a role in this case. A lot of times they incorporate other cameras. But when a license plate is put into the system, it can pick that license plate up as it is en route traveling. And in this case, the investigation revealed Mr. Gathright Chevy Impala being picked up on this license plate reader on June 22nd, 2024. Here it is at the merger of I-75 and 275 in southbound. You see the latitude, longitude coordinates on the third row up on the right. You see the area or nearest address is New Tampa. It is a Florida Highway Patrol camera. Now, in the top part, 3 rows down, you see the date, and you see a time, 11:39:28 p.m. UTC. That is Coordinated Universal Time, what used to be known as Greenwich Mean Time. It is a standard utilized in aviation, utilized in space travel, but it is a standard that is utilized a lot of times by cell carriers and call detail records from cell phone companies, and is utilized in law enforcement frequently, but it is a standard time. Here, they have given us the conversion to Eastern Daylight Time, which in June, here in the Eastern Standard Time, we are in Eastern Daylight Time, EDT. And you
They're
go
going
4
away
hours
for
back
so long.
to 7:39 p.m. So this is them arriving in Tampa.
Read this. Oh my God, they're going away for so long. They're crazy. They did want to get caught. They just was cool. You feel me? What did they think they was going to happen? The feds wasn't going to build a case that they cooked. Where the hell was the cops? Car full of guns. Why didn't they stop him that day? Foolio was still going to be here. That shit crazy. Yeah, them niggas had a trunk full of guns.
7:39 p.m. And again, Coordinated Universal Time, UTC.
So
is
much
like
evidence.
Time is basically the time zone in England. Two of our other conspirators, Rashad Murphy on your left and his blood cousin, Davion Murphy on the right. They were also picked up, this time on an open AALPR.
This nigga look, he cooked. He know he cooked. He like, damn, they got me. Damn, cooked. What the fuck is cooked? He cooked. He cooked. Look at his lawyer. Look at their lawyers. The lawyer's sitting there like, damn. I don't know what my wife cooking tonight. Let me see if she want to give me some. Then like, damn, I wonder, for the last 3 days, man, she been cooking the same shit. I can't stand this bitch. I'm probably go give me some head later from a little prostitute. This nigga don't give a fuck. This nigga from Breaking Bad, Walter White, don't give a fuck. He just sitting there like, shit, nigga, I just here so I don't get fined, nigga. My mama, nigga, and my check. You feel me? They got me doing this shit pro bono. I don't even like rap. I'm a country nigga, if I say so myself. He cooked. He cooked. Robin Harris looking ass nigga, you cook for sure.
They were driving in a silver Chevy Cruze that Mr. Murphy would later tell law enforcement he had obtained from his brother's, the mother of his brother's child, his nephew, a woman, and a car outside of these groups of people, one that would not necessarily be recognized by someone, and a car that would later be utilized by Mr. Chance and his girlfriend as a tracker surveillance video that would be following and tracking. The evidence will show Charles Jones and his friends as they celebrated through those early morning hours. So you see on the right-hand side here, this is being picked up June 22nd, and they list this company does in Eastern Daylight Time, 7:46 p.m.
If you're a man who makes at least $150K a year and you feel self-conscious about your gut sticking out, I'll get you shredded.
At Bruce B. Downs at Tampa Palms. So they are heading into the new Tampa area, heading down just north of the USF campus. Here we see their routes being covered on the right-hand side. Yes, by that Chevy Cruze, the route that it takes coming and going back. On the left-hand side are areas where it's being picked up on license plate readers. Okay, the first one on top, June 21st, is going back to Friday. University Drive, Dolphin Drive is an address in the area of Jacksonville. That's what's still in Jacksonville. 6:22 in the morning is driving. It's on Highway 441 at 18:09 hours. That is 6:09 p.m. It is at 326 in Gainesville Road near Gainesville. At 7:47 on the 22nd, Tampa Palms Boulevard is where it's being down to. And later in the early morning hours, you can see where it is being picked up on Hillsborough and North 15th. And then on the 23rd at 6 p.m. later in the day, again now going back to Jacksonville northbound. That Hillsborough Avenue and North 15th is an address just south of Teasers. You'll see the evidence that while surveilling the victim and his entourage of friends, that Mr. Chance and Miss Andrews at times drove away from Teasers and then came back. This is showing you on your left side the Chevy Cruze and the Impala being picked up at the same times, the same locations, by the same license plate readers. So you can see they're highlighted at 18:09 hours. They are both being picked up at 326 in Gainesville Road. At 1947 and 1945, they were both being picked up at Tampa Palms Boulevard. And
so they thought they was doing they shit. They hiding. We got them, boy. We telling them. They telling them and shit. Whole time, every license plate reader that the car you following go through, you going through too. So you thinking you under doing your telling your Grand Theft Auto shit like, yeah, man, we got them, we following them, whoop-de-whoop-whoop. You thinking you finna get away whole time. Electric eyes are everywhere, nigga. Electric eyes are everywhere, nigga.
At 341 hours, Hillsborough Avenue and 15th Street. This is the Impala and the Cruze operating in tandem, traveling in tandem, coming from Jacksonville, and then operating through into the early morning hours of the attack. This is the Airbnb location at Gazebo Pond Lane, where that red marker is, and that's a direct, as a crow would fly, line down to the home to suites, 1.38 miles. You can see the entire University of Florida campus, University of South Florida's campus between Fletcher and Fowler depicted in that. This is the Airbnb on Gazebo Lane. The door on the left.
Straight down the street from
You can see the ring camera mounted to the side of the door. Now, this is Miss Andrews on the 22nd. She's knocking on the door and she ends up being let in. And you'll hear someone say, "My bad," as she's let in. So there's clearly people inside of the Airbnb. What is significant is, on the 22nd, she is the only person who enters through the front door. The rest of the conspirators go this way, down the side of the building, around the back of the building, and they enter through sliding glass doors. They do not allow themselves to be recorded by the camera, by the door, the ring camera. Miss Andrews is the only one on the 22nd. That changes after the murder. They start getting sloppy, the evidence will show, later the next day on Sunday. And they basically, all of them start showing up on that camera. All of them except for Rashad Murphy, the ghost. He doesn't show up anywhere until later.
The ghost.
So they go through, and that's where they enter. Now, at 1:40 a.m., Mr. Jones, his friends are arriving at the Teasers on North Nebraska around 1:55, close to 2. He doesn't get there until about 2:30 in the morning in the Dodge Charger. But at 1:40 a.m., 3 hours before the murder, about an hour before this conspiracy, before these conspirators begin their hunt for the victim at Teasers, Alicia Andrews' phone leaves the Airbnb and goes to a nearby McDonald's at 2205 East Fletcher. That's 22nd Street in Fletcher. There's a McDonald's there. It's a 24-hour McDonald's. On the right-hand side, you see some cell tower mapping. I'll talk to you about that in a few minutes. But her phone is mapped at that location, and you will see the Chevy Cruze come into the parking lot and work itself through the drive-through lanes. The driver of the Chevy Cruze, you will find in the evidence, is Davion Murphy. Miss Andrews is in the front passenger seat.
They're like, you niggas went to McDonald's to eat.
Making phone calls. But that is Alicia Andrews' phone. So her phone becomes relevant because it is being utilized by Mr. Chance to set up their communications with the assault team. You saw her just a minute ago putting in her passcode and handing the phone so Mr. Chance could utilize it. They are there to track and to stalk and to hunt Charles Jones, and then to provide real-time location information to Mr. Gathright, who was driving his Impala with both of the Murphys in the Impala, the assault team. There's the surveillance team. So as I said, and again, this video is slightly off, but Mr. Jones arrives, that's in front, that's the front entrance to Teasers. You see at the bottom, it's 2:29:49 a.m. is the converted time. The date is correct. This is early Sunday morning now. And now you see Mr. Chance still there with his girlfriend. And then around 2:54:22 a.m. real time in the morning, Mr. Jones and his friends leave Teasers. Now, you will see in the evidence, you will see video evidence of Mr. Chance and Miss Andrews arriving, and you will see the direction that they travel on foot and the direction they travel in the car. They exit shortly before this, they exit, but they stay nearby, and at 2:54:22, Mr. Jones begins to leave.
Hell no. He said, my boy's getting some trouble with come fed straight from jump. I told my youngest, you tell on my oldest. Get you a break. We just need to know what's up. Yo, bro, time. It's just tell on us we give you a break. Hell no. Well, that nigga said, tell on your oldest.
Shortly or right around the same time, because again, this time on the top of the screen is off a little bit, you will see the Chevy Impala with these three individuals, Rashad Murphy, Sean Gathright driving, and Davion Murphy in that vehicle. It is like within a minute of Mr. Jones coming out of the club and beginning to leave that they arrive on the north end of the parking lot in the Impala. And they pull in, they're going to be right behind the car that's already in. They're the ones pulling in off of Nebraska southbound, and there they are.
I wanted the word cuppa, as in cup of tea. I thought it would be great to mix with
shit, though.
When I saw the domain was available, I was like, I'm taking it, I'm trademarking it.
I'm
fully inside the parking lot. This is the north side of the business. They end up going westbound and then southbound, and then they come back on the road that sits on the south side of Teasers, passing in front of the entrance. This is Mr. Jones and his friends leaving. You see the 3 cars with the taillights lighting up. The one on the left of the screen is the Charger.
He said, I don't know, shit. Get the fuck out my cell. He still got 3 years, but no papers. On my youngest telling, he did 3, my oldest 10. God damn.
So this is the path of travel. The green is Mr. Jones and his friends parked directly in front. That's the front part, the south end of the building. That photograph is in the normal orientation of the map. North on the top, south on the bottom, west to the left, east to the right. So at almost precisely the time that he exits the front to leave, the Impala comes south on Nebraska, pulls into the north end in the red arrows, goes to the west, then to the south, onto South Castle, and comes right by. There are a lot of folks standing in front of that club at that point. Now, the blue markers are the Chevy Cruze. So you can see the Chevy Cruze enters, parks. You see the rectangle on the north side of the parking lot. That's where Mr. Chance parked. The little ovals and dots are where he and Miss Andrews walked. They walked through the parking lot and came around to the south end so they could look down the front of the building and see what was going on while they were on Miss Andrews' phone communicating with Mr. Gathright. Mr. Jones and his friends then traveled to an after party, and this is on Bush Boulevard. This is the south side of Bush Boulevard. This is a club called Truth 18. It sits in a strip mall. It's on the second floor of the strip mall. So you're going to see them going upstairs. At one point, you're going to see Mr. Jones live streaming on Instagram with his phone, celebrating his birthday.
Turn that down a bit.
Y'all niggas cooked. This one of the shooters. The nigga in the back there, that's the nigga that I was stalking on.
So you see the Dodge Charger pulling in front, and then the Hyundai. The camera angle is from the second floor of the strip mall right near where Truth 18 is, pointing what would have been northbound into the parking lot. So now they're all parked. To the far left, you see the Nissan Altima, this all-red interface suit. Nathan McCray in his blue shirt on the right-hand side. You see that's the edge on the farthest right-hand side of the Dodge Charger. You'll see Mr. Jones step out in a minute. To the upper left, or upper part, to the left, is Miss Turner and Miss Randolph getting out of the Hyundai. And then some other friends. Now you're going to see them going up the stairs. The people on the upper balcony on the right are near Truth 18. So Mr. Jones in the red shorts, red cap. That's Mr. Norris with the number 8 shirt on in front. And you can see there's a lot of well-wishers and friends that early morning with Mr. Jones. And he'll start live streaming in a minute.
That's crazy. Nigga, last moments, boy. Never know, nigga moving through the city. They was stalking his ass. Nigga was 21 deep. He said we 21 deep, lit everywhere we go. And that shit ain't say your ass while you in. So you could be lit as you want. You could be deep as you want. You can have all the straps. That shit ain't gonna say you. When it's your time to go, it's your time to go. That's why you got to live righteous. Cause man, he didn't even know he was being stalked. He was prey that night.
This video is being sped up right now. You're going to see the Chevy Cruze arrive on the top of the screen. This is pointing southbound from the north. And now in the top part of the screen, you see Mr. Chance walking with his hood and his mask, holding the phone to his ear with Miss Andrews.
Man, hey, man, prayers up to him. Hopefully he learned for that shit, man. I'm not going to lie, man. Prayers out to the young brother, man. You know, motherfuckers make mistakes sometimes. Hard head make a soft ass, goddammit. I grew up in Oakland, California, man, so I definitely know what that shit do, man. Yeah, it's a very unfortunate situation, man. Mr. Attitude, love, money. Whew, that shit crazy, man. For the love of money, that shit the root of all evil, man.
Cruze is parked over to that side of the to the what would be the east side. They go down the park or down the sidewalk. They come back.
You don't find yourself in a pasta making class by accident. You book it. on Get Your Guide.
Are y'all looking at Realtor.com?
We're going to wrap this shit up tonight, man. We're going to finish this shit tomorrow night. We'll be back with the rest of this shit. Maybe not tomorrow night. Maybe I'll come up in the evening and finish this shit. We'll rock out, man. I'm not going to lie. This is some crazy ass shit, man. These young niggas crazy, man, throwing their motherfucking life away for nothing. It's insane, man. They got so much evidence against these young niggas. Stalked this man all the way through the night up until they, did what they had to do and took his life. But they was on camera the whole night stalking him. They got their whole trail. Shit crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna hold y'all up too much longer, man. You already know what to do, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and we'll be back with another one when we got another one. And, man, that shit crazy, man. These niggas is insane.